dam. There's about 100 Amir Khan supporters wearing Amir Khan T-shirts. The one issue was that the weigh-in was close to the public. So I just thought that maybe Paulie isn't that popular in New York. He didn't have any of the supporters there. But once they got to the weigh-in, they got the scales, they're facing off, they just started shoving each other. I think Amir Khan had shoved him. Paulie had said something, and Ludabella was up there. He was saying some things too. What was said, I don't know. But Khan shoved him. Paulie responded by kicking Amir Khan. And the supporters of Amir Khan took offense to that. They rushed the stage, and order was restored maybe like a minute later. It was chaos. Actually, I was standing in the back because I got immediately out of town because when I saw the Amir Khan people starting to get really rowdy when the fighters appeared. I mean, it started off with Paulie sucks, who can, Khan can. Then it started getting like kind of different. Like I heard Akbar. They started doing all sorts of like Muslim chants and stuff like that. And the mood really started to change. It became, not just sportsmanship, but like animosity. And that just boiled over. I spoke with Ludabella right after that, and he said if there's another breach of security like that Paulie isn't going to fight. Because I understand where he's coming from. Both fighters fell off the stage. Someone could have got hurt.
Yeah, true.
So the fight could have been canceled. One of these days, something's going to happen at a wedding where a fighter is injured in some kind of mishap, and the fight is off. They call the fight off. So DeBella was, of course, they call him Mount St. DeBella for a reason, because he's got a little bit of a temper. So when he goes off, everyone get out of his way. I don't think, if you've ever been around him, he's not just, a hot-tempered guy, but he's a big guy. I don't want to be in the way of that guy when he gets angry. But, Richard Schaefer was taking it in stride, he's basically saying that, these things happen. But I don't think it was staged at all, and I think there's a lot of animosity. I just hope it spills over into a good fight.
Yeah, definitely, man. So the weigh-ins was close to the public because Amir Khan's managers were saying that it was open. So it was definitely close to the public?
You know what? It didn't have the vibe of being close to public. I've been at close to public media events. This didn't have that vibe. So, who knows? I heard the PR lady, the Golden Boy, saying that it was. I overheard. I didn't ask her. I happened to be standing behind her after the press conference. She said, "Well, this is close to the public." So, who really knows?
Huh. That's interesting. So, who do you think instigated this whole thing? You think Paulie's trash talking finally came to a head, or do you think it was just the fans being just crazy stupid?
When you're close to a fight like this, you're at the weigh-in, the fight's the next day. You've just been through training. You're mentally peaking. Testosterone is high, and everyone's on edge. So I'm not surprised this happened, but that there were so many other people that were adding fuel to the fire. I think that was a big part in it.
True, and plus Malignaggi has been saying a lot of stuff since this whole fight got announced, like the steroids issue that he is now being sued by Freddie Roach for, so...
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll tell you, that probably played a big part in it, because I don't recall anything about Paulie, there being any kind of animosity, with Amir Khan, any kind of animosity before a fight like this. But then again, this is the biggest fight, that he's been in so far as a professional. So maybe this is just a new thing for him. Maybe might be a lot of nerves involved, might be some kind of problems. Who really knows? Everyone's going through a new thing for the first time. This is a new experience for both these guys.
You think Paulie's getting into Amir's head, and then that this would play into Paulie's advantage?
So I think the magnitude of the event is something that he's not, completely familiar with.
Yeah, because this is his first fight in America, and he's doing it in New York. So yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, New York changes everything. Look at Princess Mohammed versus see that bothering him a little bit. I definitely can.
Definitely, man. Right on. That's Ryan Songalia, reporting from New York at the Paulie Malignaggi Amir Khan weigh-in. So Ryan, can you tell our listeners and our readers where they can catch your coverage over this fight and what you got coming up as well?
Well, you can catch me online at www.ryansongalia.com, on Twitter at twitter.com/RyanSongalia, or Facebook at www.facebook.com/RyanSongalia. Just here to serve you guys.
Awesome, bro. Thanks a lot for your time, man, and thanks for that awesome report. We'll see you in New York in June, bro.